Oh. Nice start.
Oh, Rob, what a fish. But not that long. Probably, what, 24 pounds?
Yeah, mid-20s.
Oh, man. They are something, though. And this, folks, across the world, maybe one of the world's greatest sport fish. And we're going to show you a little bit about rigging. We're going to show you how to do it simply and how to do it a little bit more complicated. Now, one of the great fun things about carp fishing is that there are so many different baits that you can experiment with, mostly in North America, and you can keep it relatively simple. But right now, later in summer, the typical baits are whatever you happen to be baiting with. So the corn, and then we've always got some boilies, and the boilies are always flavored. We've got strawberry, Scopex, and then one of my favorites, Tutti Frutti. The other things that we use, you've got Berkeley gulp corn, which works very good sometimes. And then I also use salmon eggs, and salmon eggs are great because they float. So sometimes you want the bait on the bottom, sometimes you want it popped up off the bottom. That first time right there, that happened to be actually right on the bottom. So now, rigging wise, all we've got, slip rig, just keeping it real simple. Here's a little swivel. This is the main line right here. Leader, just a short leader, not made of monofilament, but made of just about the same stuff that you have for main line, so a braid. My favorite hook is an Eagle Claw 7226. This happens to be a little longer shank option right here. And then there's a piece of a nylon right here, and that keeps that line straight so it doesn't tangle around the swivel. The next step is to go to your baiting. And so I'm going to go back to the Tutti Frutti. So all we're going to do is the bait needle goes straight through the boilie, like that. And I'm also going to use a piece of corn, like we're baiting with. And the bait needle has a little tiny hook on the end of it. Now a hair rig is actually the hook and then a little piece of rigging, and the bait itself is not going to go on the hook. It's going to go on this hair sticking out of, I guess you'd say. So now the bait needle has a little hook on it. That's in a little loop on the end. I slide the corn on down. I slide the boilie on down. I take this off. Now we need one of these just little nylon clips. And this all might seem a little complicated to you to begin with, but if you get into carp fishing, it's really, really simple. This little stopper goes right on the end of that loop. Then you slide the boilie up to keep it in place. So there's your rigging. Actually not on the hook. The carp sucks this up, it's in his mouth. The hook just goes right in naturally along with it. You almost always get hooks because the hook is exposed, obviously. This is really truly one of the unique rigs in fishing. Fish, 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 fish! Whoa! Well, you can see why people all across the world really get hooked on this. You can do this literally anywhere, and it doesn't have to be complicated to get started. But just like with everything else in fishing, once you're into it, you can really make it sophisticated. All kinds of different baits, all kinds of different tackle, all kinds of different strike indicators, all kinds of different situations. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, that,
yeah.
Look at the girth.
This is bigger than the other one.
Look at the girth on that fish.
Okay, here we go. Oh. You know what the biggest challenge is? Trying to hold a fish this big.
I know.
Wow.
These fish like that are so accessible around North America. And people go crazy over a striper that size. You know, 30-pound fish like that. And to disregard carp, this is one of the world's great sport fish. I've got to get my camera on this guy.